Do we have to look at Misato's kit? Can't we just stare at this some more? Do we really have to? She's a burst 1. Submachine gun. This is like the first time in a while that an update has come out and it has not been ready by the time that I get to my computer and turn on Nikke. So we're gonna have to go over these kits for these new collab characters that just came out. It looks like Shift Up is planning to go heavily into having bosses with shields. And apparently this is a reference to the anime because the angels, I almost called them aliens. The angels have shields that the mechs have to break through before the mechs can defeat the angels. Activates when entering full burst. Affects self when in shield status. Activates at the start of the battle. Affects self. Damage dealt to shield. When entering full burst, affects self when in shield status. So how do you gain shield status? Because the first skill doesn't talk about her gaining a shield. It just says damage dealt to shield. So I've also saw people saying that Shift Up has been lacking on the jiggle lately. They have not been putting enough jiggle. As this game is known to have jiggle, they are a little bit annoyed that there's not enough jiggle in this game. This is apparently the Asuka from the rebuilds, which she's 28 years old, apparently. Oh my god. I mean, that was certainly a burst. Okay. Is it just me, or does it look like she's wearing footy pajamas? Like, it doesn't really look... like, from the back, it looks like she's cosplaying as Asuka from Evangelion. I don't know. This is Ray's kit. Now, it sounded like Ray was the one that actually is the shielder. So, does that mean that Ray and Asuka should be played at the same time on the same team? Because they're both burst 3, though, aren't they? Yeah, they're both burst 3, so that can't be true. So, why does it say when she gains a shield status? But for Ray, activates after 100 normal attacks, damage a strong element. So this means that the damage that she does to the element that she's strong against. Again, another there needs to they need to get a different translation team to write these kits. I can't be the only one that thinks that these, because I'm not that stupid. I might be stupid, but I'm not retarded. Okay? I should be able to understand these kits. All right? I have 2 brain cells left and they're working overtime. So this creates a shield, okay? So does this mean that Asuka... Does this mean that Asuka gets buffed when people put a shield on her? Because the kit should say, activates when receiving a shield, not affects self when in shield status. Do you see what I'm talking about? I can't be that insane, all right? I just can't be. And then this is incredible. She deals almost 1,000% final attack damage at level 10? That sounds incredible. That sounds incredible.
Nani?
Okay. I was expecting to show off her voice, but I guess that's all we're getting out of her. So that's her shooting animation. Mari? Or Mari? I guess it's Mari. Mari sounded pretty good to me too. She gains pierce for herself and she gains attack damage increase, but she also gives all of her allies an attack damage increase. Mari is like sleeper hot, bro. Like she's like the like I know I said like Mari, who cares about Mari? What about Misato? But I think Mari is like the sleeper hit of this collab. Like I feel like whoever was at Shift Up when they went to the meetings with the Evangelion people, they were just like, all right, I'm gonna say one word, Mari, and they were like, you're interested in Mari? And he goes, no, I will not leave. No one will leave this room until I have confirmation that we have Mari. I mean, oh my god. And oh my god. This is what I call costume bait. This is the pose that you put a character in so that you can put them in a new costume and show off even more. Whoever's working at Shift Up loves Mari. That's all I can say. And then, well, we don't gotta look at that. We could... Do we have to Do we have to look at Misato's kit? Can't we just stare at this some more? Do we really have to? She's a burst 1. Submachine gun. So after landing 60 normal attacks, she goes into shooting manual mode, which means that she gets hit rate. There's gotta be a better way to write these out. That's a hill that I'm willing to die on. Only activates when in shooting manual status, affects all allies. So she increases damage dealt to shield. So it looks like every character increases damage done to shield. It would be really weird to give these guys a kit that only works during this update. So Shift Up must be planning on throwing a bunch of Nikke, or throwing a bunch of Raptures at us that just have gigantic shields. And which is, I guess it's kind of cool, because that means that you'll always have a reason to bust these characters out, which I was talking about. It doesn't make sense to put characters into a game and then you don't use them. And this game has a lot of characters that you're never going to use, so making characters fit into a meta is a great way of keeping the player using characters that they stopped using 30 patches ago. Only affects damage dealt to shield, not the Rapture, so only affects when shooting with fully stacked. So HP potency? I don't know what HP potency is. Affects all allies, recovers, and this is a show where the host knows nothing. So, it's to be expected. We now have 2 characters in the game that have pet penguins. That's just your Nikke fact for the day. And the penguin goes berserk when she's shooting. The penguin's just like, yeah, get him. Get him. Hold on, where is it? Wait, yeah, get him. Get him, kill them all. That's my impression of the penguin. They did her so dirty, man. They did her so dirty. Her burst animation is cool, though. I didn't look at the other girls' burst animations. Alright, that one's not that great. Alright, that one's not that good either. It looks like Asuka and Misato have the best burst animations. I mean, Mari's is maybe Mari's will grow on me, but I don't know. They don't look, oh god, that's the wrong tab. Hey, here's just a little bonus. Oh, here's just a little bonus story. I guess Disney didn't want to fuck with that discos. And then here's another funny thing. 68 people in game. 81 player peak. Oh, you love to see it. Oh, I guess this is the end of the modern audience arc, folks. Oh, my God.